VR-600 is an underwater cleaning robot which is widely used in Europe and the US over the past decade for cleansing the freshwater surfaces reservoirs. When it is lowered to the reservoir for cleansing, operator will turn on the rotating power brush in front of VR-600. Sediment swept off by the rotating power brush will be pumped out of the freshwater surfaces reservoir for disposal by its centrifugal pump. VR-600, driven by electricity and caterpillar band, is a robot that can be remote controlled underwater. It is equipped with spotlights and high-resolution video recorder, therefore the whole cleansing process can be taped. Dunwell's operator is pouring the 9.8% of sodium hypochlorite into a tank in which the equipment and tools will be used to immerse for disinfection. Then, he will add the extra fresh water so as to make a solution with 30 ppm of sodium hypochlorite. Every morning, prior to using the VR-600 for cleansing, Dunwell crew use sodium hypochlorite with minimum 30 ppm concentration to sterilize the equipment and the working place. Now, a crew member is spraying the 30 ppm sodium hypochlorite on the working place. For disinfection of equipment, the crew member will immerse VR-600 and its hose and cable into 30 ppm sodium hypochlorite for 30 minutes. After immersing the equipment into 30 ppm sodium hypochlorite solution for 30 minutes, our crew members will use the fresh water to rinse the equipment in order to remove the residual sodium hypochlorite on the equipment surface. After the freshwater rinsing, VR-600 is ready to be lowered to the freshwater surfaces reservoir for cleansing. First of all, the crew members place the VR-600 and the related accessories on the sterilized working place. Then, the VR-600 will be put on a manhole for being hoisted by a mechanical winch until the manhole cover can be opened. When the manhole cover is opened, VR-600 as well as related power cable and food grade hose will be gradually lowered to the freshwater surfaces reservoir. VR-600 is manipulated by a control box. Both VR-600 and the control box are connected by power cable and signal wire. An operator controls VR-600 while monitoring its operation through a screen, since VR-600 is equipped with spotlights and video recorder. The whole cleansing process will be taped for record. The operator can control VR-600 to move forward and backward, left and right, as well as the direction of the video recorder through the control box. The video shows the difference in the conditions of the freshwater surfaces reservoir before and after being cleansed. During the cleansing process, the turbidity at the discharge point of the freshwater services reservoir remains at 0.3 to 0.5 NTU. VR-600 is equipped with a powerful centrifugal pump, pumping the wastewater generated during the cleansing process to a wastewater treatment system, where the water will be discharged when it is treated to reach the environmental standard. The wastewater treatment system, an automated system, consists of rotary screen, flocculation and sedimentation, sand filter and dechlorination. Demo crew members set the system to an automatic mode after the regular examination every day. Wastewater will be pumped to the rotary screen where the coarse particles such as debris will be screened out. Coagulant and flocculant will then be added into the wastewater so as to condense the suspended solid into bigger particles. Wastewater will pass through an inclined plane clarifier, where sludge and water will be separated. The clarified water will be discharged to sand filter for polishing, while the sludge will be discharged to a temporary holding tank. When a certain volume of sludge has been accumulated in the temporary holding tank, it will be transferred to Dunwell's Yunlong plant by tanker truck for filter press dewatering. The dewatered sludge with solid content of more than 30% will be disposed at landfill. The water after sand filtration will undergo an examination on the content of residual chlorine and turbidity by online chlorine and turbidity controllers. If the content of residual chlorine exceeds the discharge standard, the controller will trigger a signal to the chemical dosing pump, which will add sodium bisulfite to the water in order to reduce the content of residual chlorine. In this cleansing process, the turbidity and residual chlorine is less than 1 NTU and 0.1 ppm respectively, thus meeting the discharge standard. When the work is completed every day, demo crew members store all tools and equipment properly and clean up the site. As some small freshwater services reservoirs do not have enough space for fitting the on-site wastewater treatment system, the wastewater will be shipped back to Dunwell's Yunlong plant for disposal. Inside the plant, the wastewater will be disposed by the in-house wastewater treatment system. The treated wastewater will be discharged to the sewer.